Is the camera recording?
Hey, thanks for tuning in to the Laser Lion podcast. I'm Philip Shuck.
I'm Trevor Cruz.
I'm Travis Ingram.
And I'm Elizabeth Rios.
Nice and, Elizabeth.
Thank you. I'm going to do Anderson every day.
How's it going, everybody?
Pretty good. Pretty good. It's been a good week. We're nearing the end of our Golf Channel
Yep.
purgatory.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we've been working on it since January. It is now basically October. Our last main assignment with them airs on the 9th. So,
Oh, yeah.
Party time. Maybe we'll do that $500 giveaway
tab.
drink bar tab. Stay tuned for to learn
Yeah.
the details.
If
of
you're
that.
listening to this, it probably already happened. So, sorry.
Hashtag
It
us in the
was
comments.
great.
Yeah.
I loved dancing with everyone.
Show
and the
notes.
drinks, the free drinks were great.
I'm going to show note what happened
Nice.
that night.
Yeah, we'll describe it.
Yeah. All the debauchery and fuckery.
Yeah, classic for Laser Lion.
Mm-hmm.
Rendezvous.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we get a little squirrely.
It's a lot like one of those Instagram rock star type.
Yeah,
Oh,
like
yeah.
a Dan Bilzerian type thing.
It's
yeah.
it's
was
almost
like that.
exactly like that. That's
Yeah.
basically what our lifestyle is. Mine is like always posting about it so
Yeah.
everyone knows, you know.
Mhm.
It's like,
I don't post about it, but I mean, I've got thousands of photos of that lifestyle.
Oh yeah.
oh,
You don't want to
they're
make
on
people
backlog.
jealous.
No.
You know. You don't. I mean, there's enough of that going around.
Why show off when you can
Yeah.
just live it?
And
Yeah.
everyone hates that guy. He's a big piece of shit, you know, and I don't
Yeah.
want to be a big piece of shit like that guy. you
I don't
know?
even know what that guy does.
Yeah.
Is he the guy who the guy with the beard?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's just the son of a rich piece of shit.
Well, according to him, I don't know. I actually he was on My Heroes podcast, you know.
Mm-hmm.
What's his name?
Dan.
Dan Bilzerian.
No, I'm having a brain fart.
Joe Rogan.
Joe Rogan,
Oh.
My hero.
Oh.
Yeah, you're here. I was like,
My Heroes. I was like, My Heroes podcast. Like,
Phil
like a-
loves
Is that
Joe Rogan.
yeah.
Loves it.
I just can't help it. I can't help but like Joe Rogan. But anyway, he was on Joe Rogan's podcast. It was kind of interesting to hear him talk. According to him, the beard guy, he made all his money. Like, he was a regular guy. He was in the Marines, and he made all his money from gambling.
Sure.
I've heard that too, but I've also heard bullshit on that.
Well, his father is like a billionaire, so he's like a hedge fund manager. or
So
some
at,
shit or
at the
something like
very
that.
least, it took money to make money. I'm sure he might have made a lot of money, but
Yeah.
even
yeah.
the upbringing he had, the connections, the people he was with, it all. That's like,
that's his version of
yeah.
events.
Oh, I had nothing.
Hey, Dan, if you're out there listening, you want to come on the show and
Yeah, we'll hear your side of the
Yeah.
story, Dan.
defend yourself.
Mhm.
We got an extra chair.
Your ladies can sit on the couch over there.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
But he at least told his version of his whole how he got started. You know, and
Do you know what we're talking about, Elizabeth?
No.
Google Dan Bilzerian Instagram.
is it kind of this? Yeah. Yeah. So he told it like the whole story. Like, he just started gambling, and people thought he was a nobody, so it worked in his favor, and
Mhm.
and how he was in love with the girl, and she
There you
broke
go,
up with
yeah.
him. So then he was just like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna go out on boats." And
Oh, of course he takes a photo of Floyd Mayweather. Because he's a classy guy.
Huh.
He kind of looks like Justin's little brother.
Mm.
What's that video?
Bugs in a
Underwater.
swimming pool?
Underwater video.
Whoa.
Bugs?
There he goes.
Bathing suits, pools.
That's a small pool. That was dangerous.
Oh, that was a cool shot though. I'm sorry, with the wave that splashed over.
Mm-hmm.
He's a party boy who basically lives everyone's
beautiful.
dream life.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. He's the new Hugh Hefner type.
Yeah.
Hey, rest in
Oh,
peace.
speaking
Rip.
of Hugh Hefner, yeah,
Yeah.
he's taken the reins, one might say.
Yep.
Mhm.
He's taking something.
I guess, did he went on to a better life?
Hugh Hefner?
Yeah.
Like, you're
Oh.
wondering if he goes to hell or not?
Well, there's that thing on the internet. They're like, I don't know that it could get better. There's a picture of him with like 100 girls in bathing suits. He's
Yeah.
like, could he have gone to something better?
Yeah.
He's in a different place now.
He's in a different
He's in a
place.
different-
Let's real quick.
Look at that photo.
Real quick. What did we have for lunch today?
We went to the cantina.
Yeah, that's right. Right next to our office on Wall Street.
This is not a paid advert for cantina.
I'm not sponsored by them at all. Okay, so this is unbiased.
It's completely unbiased. Their food isn't that good, but we keep going back.
It's just
There's
convenient.
a variety, though.
Yeah, I mean, there's a variety. It's convenient.
There's a variety of average food.
Yeah, and we always have the trouble. Nobody can decide where to eat when we
Yeah.
get down
And
there
it's
most of the
close, so
time,
we
and
can
it's
go
close.
there and come back.
Yeah.
Travis and I had the
Buffalo chicken.
buffalo chicken,
The Becca's.
I was gonna get what Trevor got,
Buffalo.
which neither of us had ever had. But
What was it? Like the Mandinga wrap? What was
yeah,
that
it was
thing?
like
The
the
Chico's?
Kojo, the Chico's chicken wrap.
Jojo Manchico.
Is it a buffalo chicken?
No, but it was like
No.
ranch chicken.
It was like a blackened chicken with ranch.
It was like a weird burrito,
and
but with
pico de
ranch in it.
gallo, Yeah,
It seemed good.
It was really
Seems fine.
How was the burger?
The cheeseburger was very average. It was well done, even though I ordered medium, but that always happens.
Well done, Cantino. Well done.
Mm-hmm.
Well done.
Better to have it well done than not
done at all.
Yeah. Well done, Cantina.
Well done.
Cantina. It's well done.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
It's averagely
anyway.
done.
that's what we had for lunch. Back to Hugh Hefner passing away.
I wonder what he ate for lunch. You know,
what
that's a
was
good
his
segue.
last lunch? Did they say how he died?
Probably
They said he
steak and
died
lobster.
Peacefully, like.
Oh no,
Did
he
he-
was freaking out.
No one dies peacefully. They wake up in terrible pain and they're screaming.
No, they
That's what I
don't.
was wondering. People say they passed gently in their sleep, and I was like, no way. They woke up and panicked.
Yeah. No one dies in their sleep. They wake up probably like, you know?
Where's my mom?
Yeah.
But it's probably the best way to die. I mean,
Rosebud.
aside from like shooting yourself in the face or something.
I guess you could die peacefully in your sleep, but at that
That's what
point,
everybody
you
always
just would
says,
never
you know,
know what
like-
happened.
Yeah.
You
Like
just never
Michael
wake up
Jackson
again.
died peacefully. You know? He died peacefully.
I wonder if his subconscious was like swimming in a fog and like, wake me up.
Yeah. He's still in
But
the
no,
fog.
I mean, when you wake up from that stuff, you don't remember anything,
Mm-hmm.
nothing. Y'all
Yep.
been under, right?
Yeah.
Isn't
Yeah.
that odd? You know,
That's probably what death is like.
the last thing you remember is like
That's it.
100, 99, 98, and then you're like, where am I? What day
Yeah.
is it?
Mhm.
It's so weird.
And
I
it's
really like it.
Yeah. It's weird because like that's
I
like
bet
what
you
death
Michael
is.
liked it too.
And
Yeah,
then like
probably.
you wake up one day and maybe you're in a new life. You know,
Mhm.
like that's what life is. It's weird. You just
Yeah.
wake up like, what was the last thing
Do
that
you just
happened?
wake up in like your mom's
Like
vagina?
where was I before?
Yeah. You know, it's like where were we before here?
Oh,
Where were we
Cantina.
after?
the Zoom guy got back to me already.
Wow, he's very zoomy.
All Zoom products purchased under authorized Zoom dealer are covered by a 1-year manufacturer's warranty starting from your purchase date. Uh-oh. Ruh-roh.
Okay.
We have this Zoom F8, and right before recording, the screen went blank. It's white.
And there's no guarantee that this audio is being recorded right now.
Yeah, that's true. I mean,
No
it says it
guarantee.
is,
We can
but-
hear it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We think it
But
is.
can the machine hear it?
I don't
Yeah.
know.
So yeah,
The
we just
light-
have
the
to
red
get back.
light's on.
But now I
Basically,
feel
like,
weird about proceeding.
They might fix it for free because if it's a defect, they'll replace it.
Maybe they could cut us a deal to if they were.
Yeah. They said that they put I don't know.
Money.
We'll have to read it later, but yeah, our Zoom is acting up. Sucks.
Fucking-
Don't you hate it when technology it was just
You know
sitting on the
what?
table, turned it on, white screen of death.
No.
It crapped the bed.
No.
It died in its sleep. It
Yeah.
died peacefully
It did,
in
yeah.
its sleep.
Or maybe it's
Well,
like,
now it's in a coma.
Yeah.
You know.
we're just stringing
And we're
it
just
along.
like fucking with its body.
Yeah. It's
Yep.
like one of those vegetative states over here, and we're just leaving it
We're
alive
just
on
we're just
support.
keeping it alive with electricity.
Mhm. We're harvesting its organs and donating them.
That feels sad.
You know.
Oh.
That's what I want somebody to play at my
At your
eulogy.
funeral.
Yeah. Mhm. Trevor was a person. Funeral over.
You should have it in like your will that there's a live drummer that just is
Oh,
in the
yeah.
corner. Like,
after everybody's like, my husband was a great man. It's like he's over there in the corner. Yeah.
And you have like a Bob Hope type character on the side, like, was he a man? I don't know. We never know. We never saw down there. I don't know what that character is, but just making weird jokes and
Yeah.
quips.
I think we can
And
go
the
get a peek.
drummer.
This is the sound that when they lower me down.
Well, Trevor, you had a good run, but
Hell of a funeral. Guy throws a hell of a funeral. I'll tell you what.
I've always thought, like you've read like Tom and Huck or whatever, Huckleberry,
Yeah.
I always
I always
thought,
think of The Simpsons, by the way.
I don't know which part.
That when they do the Tom and Huckleberry. Wait, are you talking about Mark Twain?
Yeah,
Yeah, Huckleberry Finn.
yeah,
Yeah, when he's up in the rafters.
yeah.
Yeah, they do that. In The
Tom
Simpsons.
Sawyer.
Yeah.
I don't remember it from The Simpsons, but I always thought that would be. That's a fantasy. Obviously, it's probably why he wrote it.
Mhm.
I would love to peer in on my funeral and
Yeah.
see what people say.
Elizabeth, Google Simpsons Huckleberry Finn.
Simpson.
Huckleberry fan.
Huck Finn.
Anyway, what y'all
Yeah,
think that too?
That would be cool. That's like some people have a living funeral.
Oh, do they? Is
Yeah.
that
So it's like somebody who's like terminally ill.
Yeah.
But like before, like they really shits the bed and they can't really.
I
do
think I would
anything.
like that.
Yeah, they have a living funeral. Is this it?
That's
it's
not
in
it.
Spanish.
Yep.
She's got Spanish internet,
Just
people.
click images. Let's see some images.
Tube.
I think that'd be nice. Like when Kelly's great grandmother passed,
Mm-hmm.
we like everybody got together for the service, and we were
Yeah.
like, why didn't we do this a couple weeks or months before? Like she would have freaking loved it.
Yeah. It was yeah.
Yeah, Barton Nelson. I
Yeah.
remember that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there's them like peering down. Oh, but then they lowered their dolls. They actually did die in the episode, and they lower their dolls down into like their stuffed embalmed bodies down into the casket. I think.
Yeah.
They really die? Or?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. They're
Yeah.
dead in that photo.
I think that's like the joke is like, yeah, there it is. They're lowering them down from the rafters. It's pretty funny.
They're actually dead.
Yeah. Yeah. It's pretty funny. Because it's like
That's
it's Huckleberry Finn up until that point. It's like, oh no, they're actually really dead.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty funny.
That's funny.
Comes flooding back.
Mm-hmm.
Was Hugh Hefner ever on The Simpsons?
Oh, I'm sure.
He has
I-
had to have been.
I would almost bet money on it.
Yeah. He's got to have been.
If you weren't
Yeah.
there, you didn't exist.
I know he was on Curb, and that's coming
Yeah.
back
He
this
was
Sunday.
in
He was.
that Weezer music video, Beverly Hills.
Mm.
This Sunday, Curb.
Yep.
Oh yeah. That's
Make sure
awesome.
to tune in and.
Hugh Hefner.
Oh yep, there he is.
Well, young in his 50s.
Oh, that's right. Yep. And Bart with the bubble. The
He
bubble.
was old. I mean,
Yeah.
he was what, 91?
Yeah.
He had a
Yep.
good run.
Yeah. It was like you were saying. What were we talking about? Oh, we were talking about the Queen. About how like Phil said like, what'd you say about her? Like she was like,
Well, I was like, is it tradition to only pass on power of the throne once you die, or can she just step down at some point? I think I said her, her son's going to be on the way out before he ever becomes king.
Yeah.
mm-hmm. Yeah, but he said like she's been, because we were like, how old is she? And you're like, she's been old my whole life.
Yeah.
And it's like him too. I feel like he's always
She's been old
that way.
my whole. It's weird how you like, remember batteries not included or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Hook. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Hook. The old lady from Hook. You're like, she was old when we were little kids, and then like she's McGonagall and Harry Potter. You've been old for like 30 years.
Yeah.
You've been playing the grandma for like 30, 40 years.
Yep.
Well, that's wonderful. I mean, you have a long-lasting career.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
Successful.
it's just weird.
Yeah, it is weird.
That's always funny too. They have that joke on the internet where it's like, I wish I was as fat as I was. I wish I was as fat as when I first thought I was fat. You just
yeah.
keep getting fatter, and the same
Mhm.
with old. You're like, oh, that guy's old, and you're like, Now he's really old. I guess he wasn't as old back
Yeah.
then, you know? Like,
Yep. It's funny. So, yeah, I guess he was on The Simpsons. All right. I mean, the show's been around long enough. I feel like.
Yeah.
and he's high profile enough.
Yeah.
Simpsons was
did it.
great.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Hashtag in the notes.
I wonder if that,
Like Simpsons.
okay, has the Belzerian guy been on The Simpsons?
I'm going to say no.
I'm going to say yes.
I feel like he might have been.
I want
don't
to
know
hope
why.
not.
Look that up.
I know they've had weird people on there.
I feel
Yeah.
like, because there's been so many years I haven't watched, I feel like he might have been on.
Mm-hmm.
You're not paying attention.
Sorry.
Look up and see if that beard guy, was his name Belzerian?
Yeah, Dan Bilzerian, Simpsons.
See if he's been on The Simpsons. And let's talk about something while that goes on.
Who was everyone's favorite guest appearance on The Simpsons?
I really liked Michael Jackson.
Oh, that was a good one. It's a memorable one.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Where he was like the mental patient
Mhm.
or whatever.
Yeah.
Is that him?
No, that looks like him.
It's a
it
though.
does look like him.
It's a good try.
That's actually one of my favorite Simpson characters ever, Hank Scorpio.
Hank
Oh,
Scorpio,
yeah,
that
that's
was
really good.
such a great episode.
It was
Yep.
so different. They were in a different city.
So yeah, they're
He had a
comparing
new
him to that guy.
job.
That's so funny.
That's a great comparison.
Yeah.
Oh, that other guy's good too, Frank Grimes.
Ooh,
I-
Oh my
yeah.
gosh, Frank Grimes, I think might even be better than that other guy
Yeah.
in terms of guest like walk-on characters. That wasn't anyone famous though, was it? There was
I
just
don't
a,
think-
a
just a
person in a
character.
storyline.
Yeah. Oh, that
Grimy.
was like yeah. It's like you're eating lobster. Your son owns a factory.
There's like
Like-
looks amazing.
Yeah, there's Michael Jackson. Yeah.
It's like I don't need to wear
Not
these
that
gloves.
one. Yeah, he played. Did you ever see that episode, Elizabeth?
I mean, I'm sure I did.
He voiced
but-
like that character, the big bald guy. Yeah.
Oh, speaking, I mentioned Hogwarts earlier. I read somewhere that Michael Jackson approached J.K. Rowling to do a Broadway-style musical adaptation of the books, and he would handle all the choreography and, I guess, the songs.
Wow.
And she turned him down.
Huh.
She was like, I don't want to water down the...
She's very
The brand.
Yeah. Yeah. Meanwhile, here's the theme park.
Meanwhile, she
and,
did the theme park and,
Well,
the,
I guess she didn't really water it down.
and
too
the
much.
stage play, though. There's a
Oh.
stage
There's a
play.
stage play.
And now there's a new movie series. And
Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
Pottermore.
She just wants everything for
.com.
herself.
It's
Yeah.
like a fan thing.
She's a.
There's
she
some
just didn't want to
Rascal.
cut him in on the deal.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she just didn't want to relate with.
She knows what she's got.
She wanted to blaze her own trail.
Yeah.
More power to her.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. Hey, is it Miller time?
Please say it is. Yes.
About that.
Well, hang on now. We got to get the beers. You know, it's Miller
All
time.
right,
here.
I'll get the beer.
Do the
somebody
intro.
Else do the hard work.
TJ Miller has gonorrhea.
That's a well-known fact. Hello, folks. You know what time it is. We know what time it is. It's Miller time.
It's Miller time.
I'm good for now. I have a Dr. Pepper.
You're
This
not going
is
to
the
do a Miller?
segment where
I don't
we...
think it's not right now.
Why not, Travis?
Not in a drinking mood.
How come?
Makes my stomach hurt.
Okay.
Then why did you have a lemon drop when we went downstairs?
Because it's not beer.
Wait, y'all had a drink when you went downstairs? I'm not drinking with y'all. I'm done. I'm done. That's rude.
We didn't have a
No,
drink.
Valdemir was right there.
Okay, yeah, whatever. Y'all are rude. Let's do this shit.
It was a shot. It was a lemon drop thing.
Let's go get another one.
Pause. All right, cheers, everyone. This is Miller time.
Cheers.
Come on. All right, well, TJ Miller, I hope you're having
What
a
do we
good
got?
life. I hope you don't have gonorrhea.
Anything on him?
He hasn't done anything. That's what I meant when I was like about that, and you were like, "Shut up, Elizabeth."
We never said that. Let's just leave it at that. Here's to TJ Miller.
Mm-hmm.
More power to him. Hope he doesn't have gonorrhea. I think that's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is a Wikipediatrician?
I don't know what that is. Watch TJ Miller have a checkup with a. I don't know.
Well, yeah, he's really doing stuff.
He's on the way out. This segment's got to go.
He better start doing something.
Miller, time to find a new segment.
Yeah, his newest news is like what we did the last episode I was here.
Yeah.
I guess. I was trying to find something on his Twitter page
Well, I mean,
where
his...
he looks like so weird. He looks like a creeper in his profile picture. Do you see this?
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
TJ Miller is sitting like a serial killer with blood all over his hands and chest.
The man's an artist. I guess I'll bring the music back.
Is that representing
And it's definitely
him murdering all his career?
Yeah. Yikes.
or finger blasting a woman.
Oh yeah, that was like post
Yeah, in one of the most difficult times.
post coitus.
Yeah,
Yeah, post period coitus.
it could totally be that.
He surfed the crimson tide,
That's
as
disgusting.
they say in that world.
Hey, it's
Do
all,
people say that?
Yeah.
it's all edible.
Ew!
Oh man.
Gosh!
Wow, Elizabeth.
Ugh, how can you drink a Yoo-hoo after saying that? Speaking of, okay, I got a segue. I'm rewatching the Friends episodes on Netflix. They pay me to say that. But I'm in like season 3, and I'm noticing that Chandler is drinking a Yoo-hoo in every single episode, multiple times an episode sometimes.
Are you for real?
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
He's like down at the coffee
Season
shop drinking
3?
Yoo-hoos. He goes into Monica's and gets Yoo-hoos and sits there with the Yoo-hoo. Every episode.
I wonder if there's a thing on the internet about it.
I'm trying to look for it.
I never have noticed that.
I'm sure it's just product placement,
Yeah.
but interesting that
Yeah.
never noticed it till now. And it's in like every
Wait, is it Chandler or Joey?
Chandler.
Chandler.
Maybe do Friends.
They always made him. I felt like they were trying to like, oh,
Yeah.
I guess that's his drink. That's what he likes to drink. You know, you might make a subplot in your mind.
This is Joey
Oh, this
drinks
is
milk.
milk. Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, interesting.
Huh. Huh.
Wouldn't you know they don't have full episodes of a TV show on the internet? Remember when this show was on the air?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
The bloopers in this
Look
show
at
are
his
great.
shirt. It's the same color
Oh,
as the
yeah.
wall.
Anyway,
Yeah.
product placement. It's a thing. It's
Simpsons
been
did
around
it.
for a while.
Yep.
Now I need to like, like I really don't want to watch Friends, but I need
Say
to.
Chandler season 3 drinks Yoo-hoo all the time.
Chandler drinks Yoo-hoo.
But we got to keep banter going when people look stuff up. We can't just look at the screen.
Touch it. Feel it.
The
Smell
good
it.
thing about this is like since
Skip
it's
the
not a
ad.
live show, we can always chop it, and it always seems
No,
like
we're not
so
doing that.
banter.
No one's going to chop anything, though.
You can do it.
Skip the ad. Skip the ad.
No one's going to want to edit it.
Well, can't watch ads.
All right, hashtag us down below. Have you seen Chandler drinking Yoo-hoos? Do you know what I'm talking about? How do you feel about product placement? I remember there was a cop movie called SWAT,
Oh, yeah, with Colin
and
Farrell.
they all drank Dr. Peppers throughout the whole thing.
well,
Speaking of
in,
which.
how do you call it? The actual
That was
one,
good. Travis
True
is
Detective,
drinking of Dr. Pepper
They
now.
all drink Modelo Especial
In what?
Yeah.
in True Detective.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Modelo Especial.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of those HBO shows have a huge product placement. Like, I think Entourage had a lot
Mm-hmm.
with, like, real things. I mean, The Simpsons did Butterfingers, sort of.
It's like the Truman Show, you know, they say. That's how they paid for the Truman Show in that movie. Everything was in a catalog. You could buy all their clothes, all their hats, all their
Oh, that's
accessories. That was how they at least justified it on the show.
Cool. Huh.
Or in the movie.
Interesting. I was just reading about movies that are big on product placement.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like a Reddit thread. And it's like, what movies had the biggest product placement? And
What were they?
Transformers.
I mean, I just trying to remember
It
what
had
people
to be.
said. Like, people were kind of like, well, what
you had
about
all
the
the
Lego
cars.
movie, Angry Birds? Those are the products.
Yeah. Well, yeah, now they make movies about products.
Yeah. SWAT was mentioned. I remember someone did say SWAT.
Dr. Pepper.
Mm-hmm. There's another
Wayne's
one.
World.
Yeah,
Oh,
Wayne's World.
What about Jurassic Park?
Jurassic World.
West Indian lilac berries.
Yeah, Jurassic World had a lot.
Oh.
Any new movies have a shit ton, actually.
Yeah, the new Power Rangers has Dunkin' Donuts.
Really?
Yeah, like something very like ancient, and it was like critical for the evil character to have was hidden underneath a Dunkin' Donuts, and they spent like half of the movie talking about it being in the Dunkin' Donuts, and
Jeez.
that.
Oh my
Power
gosh.
Rangers?
Or was it?
Did anyone see Power Rangers? Like,
I
I
saw
think
it.
that must
Somewhere
have bombed.
now, you
Was
can
it
watch it now.
bad? Was it good?
It wasn't as disappointing as I thought it would have been.
Mm-hmm.
I was a diehard fan of the Power Rangers when I was growing up.
Oh, me too. I remember watching the first episode and freaking out. I was waiting, and and my mom was vacuuming, and I was like, "Mom, you gotta vacuum in 30 minutes."
I recorded it on VHS tape.
Do you still have it?
Somewhere. It's somewhere at
Wow.
my parents' house.
Yeah, I used to record them too. I was so happy.
Because I feel like I had to go to school or something when it
And I had
came
like
on.
4 contemporary like cousins, and it was 2 girls and 3 boys. So it would like have each of us a figure. I was a pink one. I was Kimberly.
Mm-hmm.
I like that this is just playing. By the way,
I had to be the blue one because my older brother was the red one,
Mm.
Oh, this
And
is the,
Charlie
this
was-
is the scene where
the Mastodon.
the new Jay-Z music video is based off of.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's the one that takes place in real time.
Huh?
Just this episode of Friends. It
It's
all
like where
takes
they-
place in real time. They're trying to get ready to go to some event for Ross.
Yeah.
Oh.
We've still yet to see him drink a freaking Yoo-Hoo.
I'm waiting for it.
What is this video called?
I mean,
Best of
Best of-
Chandler?
you know, I
And
can go
Friends
ahead and go to
season 3?
Netflix and try to play an episode.
No. Just let it keep playing. That's a dead end. That
Nobody-
conversation
I know,
about YouTube.
but nobody
About
comment
Yoo-Hoo.
what I'm doing in the screen. Have you seen this new show, Big Mouth?
It's got John Mulaney in it.
That looks like the guy from The League.
I think that's John Mulaney.
That's John Mulaney.
Mhm.
Looks like that dude from The League.
Yeah.
There's too many shows
Nick
out
Kroll.
now.
There are so many shows.
You think
right
it's
now.
weird, like
Mm-hmm.
celebrities where they don't really ever find their place, but like for instance, John Mulaney. He's really funny, but he had a show bombed.
Mm-hmm.
God knows how much money that wasted. But you can kind of sense that he's got a free pass. It's like you'll be somewhere. We'll find somewhere
Yeah.
for you. You're gonna be in there somewhere. Don't worry. There's people like that. It's like they're just gonna be around no matter what.
Yep.
The same as like Zach Galifianakis. I feel like is super hilarious. Arguably has not made a good movie.
Yeah. They just fit like a role that no one else fits better. It's like we need the Zach Galifianakis type. Well,
Yeah.
there's only
And it's like
Zach
he's funny.
Galifianakis.
People love Between Two Ferns. His stand up, like maybe it'll work this time.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't.
The other day I saw there's just like 2 photos of a Between Two Ferns. It was with Justin Bieber, and
Oh,
like
yeah.
his
That was
question was
funny.
like, it said like I don't know if I didn't see it, but maybe this happened, maybe it didn't. But like Justin said like, "Are you gonna ask me something?" And then like Zach was like, I don't know what to say. I've never had a 7-year-old girl on my show. I don't know what to ask a 7-year-old girl.
I just watched the one
That's
with
funny.
Charlize Theron recently. It's pretty funny.
Cool.
That's a great little thing.
Yeah.
Just a
Friends.
note here. This is less than 2% of cocoa and almost no milk, and the rest of it is just high fructose corn syrup.
Yum.
Sugar water.
That's what makes Yoo-Hoo great.
It's not milk. It's a chocolate drink.
No.
It has some milk in it.
But people call it chocolate milk. It's not. It's a chocolate drink.
Right.
They
It's
advertise a chocolate drink.
I was
that
on
is
that chocolate
correct.
giant.
I'm just perplexed. I don't want to keep on
Drinking it.
It's just like a bag of sugar.
No wonder if you're like in the hot sun. My brother told me that this was will refresh you. Like will give you a boost. It's just all just
Yeah, well, it'll give you a boost
fructose
of
corn syrup.
Yeah. It's just a soft drink.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but less than 2% cocoa. Like this is not chocolate at all.
Mm-hmm. It's brown.
It's brown.
That's all that matters.
Hey, have you ever wondered that's a good topic, though. Have you ever wondered if the packaging of something influences your mind as to what you think it tastes like? And if you close your eyes, you might not really know.
I know that.
Like, I feel like that
happens.
about, like,
Absolutely.
about, like, certain, like, Jolly Rancher type candy. It's like, if they didn't tell me what this was, I would just, I don't know,
Mhm.
sweet.
Like in, blind taste tests, especially with, like, wines and whatnot. They're like, and water. It's like, no, that was all hose water. And people are like, oh, no, this, like,
That's
hint of the Alps.
Yeah, that's
like-
from. Have we talked about that on the show? From bullshit from Penn and Teller.
Oh, yeah.
They do that. They have this tasting, this water tasting, and they're like, this one is from the Alps, and it ran through the mountain, and people taste it like, yeah, it is minerally. I can like taste the crispness of the minerals, and like this one is from the Bahamas or whatever.
Yeah.
And then it just shows it just shows Teller in the back filling up all the jugs with hose water from the back, and everyone's like reading into it and buying it.
Yeah.
That's what we used to fill up the
I'm getting a
coolers
phone
with
call.
at the country club that I worked at.
Knowing that makes me never
Speakerphone.
want to drink
Speakerphone.
from golf course water bottles.
Ready?
Yeah, straight from the hose. It tasted really good though. You add enough ice, it's great.
Yeah.
Ooh. But it's a hose.
Yeah.
Am I
It's
picking
like a
it up?
dirty
Yeah, try it.
hose.
It's the same source.
Hello. Hello.
Did we miss it?
No. Hello.
Good afternoon. This is Eric Thornton calling for the Florida Police and Troopers Association. The call is recorded for quality assurance. Okay?
No.
Okay.
Ma'am, the reason for my call, the Florida Police and
Is this
Troopers
recorded?
Association just kicked off their fund drive.
I think this is a robot.
Fundraiser for the fundraising group. We're sending out the brand new pledge kit and window.
Oh, I thought you were going to be deported for a minute.
You don't donate money.
No, funny.
Officers that have been tragically killed
Yeah.
in the line of duty. Now, ma'am, when you receive your pledge kit and decal, can the Florida Police and Troopers Association count
Try to
on
say
your
something to him.
support?
He asked me a question.
Say what?
What? What?
It's a
So
robot.
Can you help them out? It would be greatly appreciated.
Say, are you a robot?
Are you a robot?
For quality control purposes,
Yep.
I'm only permitted to respond with pre-approved scripted responses.
That's a
That's a
robot.
robot.
With a 800
Oh, you're a robot. You're a robot.
Which do you
Put a
prefer?
hero on the line, and maybe I'll consider donating. Put it on one of our heroes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
No
bye.
problem, I
Hey, we
apologize.
take a knee
Go ahead and
to that.
start your non-call list, okay? Thanks. Bye-bye.
We take a knee to robots calling. Okay.
That robot had very real responses. It
That was
kinda
a
Yeah,
impressive.
pretty
she's
good
kinda
one.
annoyed.
Yeah.
But see,
It
that's,
even had
that's
it,
how
like a little
manipulative-
realness, like he like
He's like,
stuttered
okay,
a little bit.
yeah.
It's like, ooh, that's good.
That's how evil they are. Or manipulative. They go in to make it sound human.
Mhm.
I've got like that. People talk. They say I've been on a cruise or something, and they. Okay, I want to see how your experience was, and if you get a new free cruise. Who are you? You're a robot.
Yeah. That sounded fake. That sounded like a scam to me.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's probably like put in your credit. Oh,
Yeah.
oh.
Yeah, like, oh, this is going to cops. No, this is going
Yeah.
to
This is
a
going to police
scammer.
officers. Just give us your credit card info.
Yeah.
It's funny because I always get this like spam calls when we're like
When we're live.
doing a podcast or anything. It's not like the opportunity of my life or anything. It's just
No, never.
but it's funny that they just always call when we're recording. I'm still yet to, be able to talk to one of those people that say they're from the IRS and you have to pay them a bunch of money and stuff. 'cause
Oh,
I really
yeah.
want to waste some of their time.
I don't think they call you. I think they
They
send
don't-
you something in the mail.
But there's scammers that do it.
Yeah.
You saw that video, right? Somebody stayed on the line for like an hour.
Do that.
Yeah.
Watch out for them scammers.
Are you a scammer? Do you believe in scamming? How do you feel about heroes and taking a knee? Hashtag us in the comments.
Hashtag take a knee. Hashtag or not.
Hashtag take a knee for robot calls. That's something we can all get behind.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, robot calls and robot customer service
Support.
assistant support.
Why
hate
is
it.
every phone call, every support line
always
is
it's like,
endless?
this
robots.
cannot possibly be helping your business getting stuff done. You know what I mean?
Oh no.
Because I always end up frustrated. Like, just get me a human.
Oh, because it always ends up being that. Yeah, it's
Mhm.
like the end game is you talking to somebody.
Yep.
And some of them you can just be like, I want to talk to a human. I want to talk to a human. I want to talk to a human. And then like, they'll get kind of confused. I'm like, we're redirecting you. You know?
Mm-hmm.
They're like, what's your social? I want to talk to a human.
Sometimes it's hard to get to a human, and one time I forgot who I was calling. I couldn't figure it out.
No, I mean that's what I'm saying. Even if you try to go through their
Mm-hmm.
channels, it's very hard. But sometimes if you just say something like that again and again,
I
it'll
need
be
an
like,
adult.
this isn't work. You know, if you answer correctly, they'll be like, oh, this is working. I think I can figure his problem out, and we won't send you to a human.
Mm-hmm.
Humans, man, can't live with them. Can't live without them.
Can't shoot them.
Unless we one day download our consciousness onto robots.
Floppy drives.
That might happen.
The old floppy drive.
floppy conscience.
Survive the end of
Conscious.
the world, guys.
Ness.
That would be funny. Someone comes home with like 500 floppy disks. I've downloaded my consciousness.
On floppy disk. All you gotta do is load
Flopper.
each one of these floppies in order of my life,
Yeah.
and you'll get me.
This is me, age 1 to
Mhm.
1.2. Isn't that kind of nice?
What?
What?
Yeah. Rubbing your chin on the microphone.
Mm-hmm. Uh-oh. The brother device.
Are you printing something?
Big brother.
I'm printing my temporary airman certificate.
Explain to our listeners what that is.
Last Friday, I took the general, Part 107 drone exam, and I'm now officially a licensed drone pilot.
Pass with flying colors. Pun intended.
Thanks a lot, jerks. Appreciate it.
You're
So, yeah.
welcome.
I just got a notification from the FAA that... What? Did it not print? Something's weird with my connection to the printer.
It made noise.
I don't think it likes my computer anymore. I think they had a fight and they broke up.
I think
But anyway, they gave me the temporary one that I can download and use now. So now we can go flying.
Not that you haven't.
Perfecto.
Shh.
Oh, right.
People aren't supposed to know about that.
Look,
What'd you do?
I'm starting to feel sick in my
There it
stomach
is.
after I read this tag.
You're never supposed to read the ingredients in a Yoo-hoo.
Give it to Chandler.
Whoa.
Yo. Biff's girlfriend.
There it is. There it is.
Biff's.
He's superficial, guys.
Superficial.
Super official.
Superficial.
Is this your leg?
Yes.
Can I be putting you?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Only once. Small unmanned aircraft system.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
The SUAS.
It's a kite. Why don't you need one of these for a kite?
Hey, look at this.
But it's attached to a tether.
Guys, look who's on screen.
Hey, it's my wifey.
It's Travis's wife. What's going on with Travis? You feel like giving us an update on the lovely Mrs. Ingram?
Well, lately she's been hanging out in France.
France.
You can
My
see me in the
aunt's-
background of
My
that video
aunt's
there.
been in France.
That's me in the top left.
Why do you have short hair
Yeah.
I was wearing a wig.
and are dressed better than you
Oh.
ever have before?
Wearing a wig.
She looks like Natalie Portman right there, does she not?
Yeah, she's got
She's
a
like a-
Portnoy vibe going.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Portnoy.
she's like a brown Portman.
A brown.
Brown? Don't try to claim her for the Browns.
I can.
What's her
do
ethnicity?
so. I have no idea, but this is not exactly white.
Sounds Eastern
She's
European.
not brown though. I feel like she's got white mom,
She has a white mom.
white dad too.
They're from the Midwest.
Yeah.
Right.
She's just like a regular
Chikowski.
person. Go to that one.
Here I am in bed with my glasses.
Did you take that one?
Mm-hmm.
That's obviously a selfie.
Those are Travis's glasses. You know, he
Yeah.
wears those sometimes in the office. but-
Oh yeah, to read.
Yeah.
Those are your reading. Oh, that's so
Yeah.
cute. She puts on your reading glasses.
Mm-hmm.
So were you in France with her?
Yeah. I was
That's
in the
where
back.
you've been all week.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Jet setting.
That's what it is.
Yeah, there was some sort of model
feel
thing. You know, her and her girlfriends were there, and they're living their model-y life.
Living La Vida Loca.
Did you eat some crepes or crumpets or
Crepes, crumpets, trumpets,
Some-
muppets.
Let me ask you something.
Cafe?
Why does she
Baguette?
not wear your last name?
Because it's legal issues. She
Well,
already made
has
her
the
account
fan base,
handle.
you know?
You know.
it's all about her Twitter.
Yeah.
She already had her Twitter and Instagram. She can't
Yeah.
change her name now.
And
Did you ever think about taking her name?
I have thought that I would never
Travis
do that.
Why not?
Too many syllables.
Travis Radajkowski, but you now the world would know that you two are one.
Radajkowski.
Because then I would be, they'd call me Rat, you know, Trav Rat.
Trav Rat.
I don't
I'm gonna
want-
call you that from now on.
And I'm like, I don't want to be that. Activist. What model isn't an activist?
That's
You know,
because they gotta put they gotta inject some substance into their life somehow.
It's
Yeah.
like
Are
you
you
watch those
saying-
beauty
Besides
pageants.
collagen, brunch.
You know those beauty pageants, and they always ask those like 18-year-old beauty winners like the dumbest questions.
About world peace and
Yeah,
stuff.
it's like,
Yeah.
what would you do? It's like, why
What
are
do you
you
think of-
asking a girl that's like a beauty pageant queen? They're not
They
in
don't
politics.
know.
They don't know even much about the world outside of beauty pageants and makeup.
There's that famous one. Y'all know what I'm talking about? The famous beauty pageant. They asked her about like maps
Oh,
or like something.
Oh yeah, it was like
And there's
some,
She was like,
video of
everyone should have maps and or something.
She said weird words.
yeah. She was
it
like
wasn't
Miss
a thing.
State, like from a state.
Yeah, Miss.
That was like only like,
Miss
like
Ohio
8
or
years
something.
ago or something.
Yeah.
That was so funny.
What
It
did
was
she
all over the
say?
internet.
Oh man.
I feel like it was something about geography. It was something about kids in Iraq or something. And she was like, every
Yeah.
student should know about geography and have maps of the United States. And it was like, what?
Yeah. Oh, that was bad.
Fat.
They weren't up here for their brains, people.
Well, we have to make it seem like that. Damn it.
Yes, fabulous response. Fabulous. Now get in your bathing suit.
Yeah. Basically. But are there male beauty pageants?
There should be.
There's like bodybuilding.
There's bodybuilding, but there's female bodybuilding too.
There should be male beauty pageants. And you should enter.
I mean, I knew in Venezuela they had those.
Here's the beer gut
male-
beauty pageant.
Yeah, pageant.
I know, like, they have, like, the Korean boys beauty pageants or whatever.
Like the Vietnamese ladyboys.
Yeah, Vietnamese ladyboys beauty
Hey, I can get
pageants.
behind this.
Thai ladyboys.
Hey, there you go. They should wear skimpier bottoms. Let's be real.
Oh yeah.
They should be thong bottoms. Jeans.
It would have been
Take
funny
the jeans off.
if there
Yeah.
was sort of like lingerie, like I know there's like mantees and like all that stuff, but like I don't know, like the thong was made for like the woman,
Mm-hmm.
you know. So it's like, where's the men's
The jock
equivalent?
strap.
You know, like yeah, like the jock strap or like some sort of weird front thin piece that maybe your balls sort of just pop out on either side. You
Yeah.
know, like
Yeah.
everything sort of like sexy in a way. I feel like was taken from the woman's side. You know.
Yeah, because women's bodies are beautiful.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, nobody wants to see the man naked.
But
It's
they're
like
so
Seinfeld.
close.
Men could be, bodies can be beautiful.
I mean, I don't mind this.
Look at that wave. Wow.
yeah.
Just cresting over the balls
Yeah.
to hide them. Look at this baby boy face.
Mhm.
Yeah, no, fuck that guy. No.
That
He
one right
looks
there.
like-
He looks like
Rob.
he'd be fun to beat up.
Oh my gosh, you guys are awful. He looks like he'd be fun to make out with
Mm.
and caress, cuddle, hold. He's
Okay.
why is he wearing a crown?
Because
I
he
mean,
won.
because he's like the
matches his
minister
shirt.
guy, you know.
We're the only podcast that talks about images so much.
Yeah, we're a very visual podcast.
And we don't describe what they are audibly.
no, we're looking at a.
We're
I don't
looking
know.
at
Just go in the show notes.
yeah.
Go in the show notes. Hashtag us if you think this is boring, and we've never posted any of these, and
Yeah.
you do exist.
Yeah.
You are. If you're real, don't watch or comment.
Man, there's so many people that are real.
Oh yeah, everyone's real right now.
Mm-hmm.
These losers.
What's the nature of reality?
I want empanadas.
A banana?
Empanadas.
Banana.
People always say a banana. You want a banana?
You want a banana? A banana?
I want a banana.
I'm banana. I want a banana.
I want a bananas.
Empanada.
I want a bananas.
Oh, you want banana? Oh, you,
You
silly
love
girl.
them.
You know get banana.
Banana.
You want a banana? You go to the store.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Anyone
Well, this was a
see
pod, and it was
movies?
casted.
Does anybody? I asked this at lunch. Travis, do you have any interest in watching the Martin Scorsese masterclass?
Not really.
Why not?
I don't want to.
Give me more than that. Come on, it's a podcast.
I just don't think he would say anything really relevant. I mean, he would probably give generic tips like it's all about the story, you know. Yeah, we know that. You know, you got to
Yeah, Marty.
Yeah.
work with
we
your
know
actors.
that.
Like,
If you're so great, why you
Good
only recently get a,
cinematography.
yeah, like work with your
Oscar.
actors a lot. Really bring it out of them. Like
give them the time to explore.
Yeah.
it'd be nice to find one. I mean, maybe.
What
he
about
talks
this one? What about this one? Just do it. Wow. Everyone can get a camera. You can shoot a movie on your phone. Just do it.
Just do it. Don't listen to anybody. Don't listen to what anybody says in your life.
Make your own rules.
Ever.
Make your
Yeah.
own rules.
Nobody
Form your
knows
own
anything.
opinions.
Everybody likes to think they do. They don't.
Listen to me and don't listen to anyone.
It'd be nice if they talked about like actually securing funding and like the
This
best
is the
way
man's
to
name.
get
This is
credit.
his phone number. This is how you do it.
Yeah. Call
Dude,
this
give
guy
us some of that.
today.
Yeah. Like, hey, if you really want in, find this guy and suck his dick. Like, all right,
I'd be like, I'll do that.
that's
No, I wouldn't, but maybe I would.
You never know.
Well, you know, I bought the Werner Herzog one, and that's what I was saying. Like, it was fun to watch, but no more fun, no more than a YouTube video. Half the stuff he had talked about for free at colleges and stuff that were on YouTube.
I mean, I'd be down to get it and watch it.
Yeah,
Also saying like we could buy it as the company and just
How
all
much
have
is
the
it?
login. I don't know what. it was
wait,
like 100
don't
100 and-
promote that. That might be illegal.
Oh,
I think it's
Too
one,
late.
one person per login.
We're doing this. We're doing this
Well,
fucking
I mean, well,
HBO
we-
Go style, baby.
We'd buy 4 logins.
Buckle up.
so-
Yeah.
Buckle up, Marty.
we'll buy 4 logins. Don't worry. Don't worry, Internet Police.
Don't
Yeah.
worry, Masterclass.
Yeah.
When Trevor
we'll
said it
just
would be
get
funny to
one-
put out our own
one-
Masterclass.
One login, and we'll just sit here and watch in the office.
Yeah.
Boom. Problem solved.
Can't have anyone over your shoulder.
That'd be a fun way to teach a class at like UCF. Is just
I bought this masterclass, and we're
Yeah.
gonna watch it.
yeah.
No, I bet you UCF would pull something like that.
Oh, yeah.
I bet you.
It'd be more useful than watching some of those
masterclass class.
movies.
Yeah.
Yeah, they can just get all the master classes related to film and masterclass class.
Yeah, I got
Masterclass
Masterclass class Tuesdays, Thursdays.
Masterclass class.
How to watch the videos from Masterclass.
Yeah. How to best retain information for your Masterclass.
Master.
That was weird. Y'all both said it the same way at the same time.
Guys, you're in love.
Master.
Did anyone ever see Master and Commander?
What was
No,
that?
That was that stupid Russell
movie?
Crowe movie.
I never
There's
saw
a
it
GIF
either.
that I use from time to time from that that's pretty funny.
They don't really make boat movies though like that. That was like a swashbuckling boat movie.
Swashing around.
Yeah.
Now they just make Pirates of the Caribbean.
It basically ruined the entire genre of boat fighting.
Well, before that
Let's make a
Master
movie
Commander,
called Boat Fight.
there hadn't been one for years.
What was one? Like a boat movie.
Like a good boat movie?
Yeah.
Well, I think that was like sort of bringing back the genre. Like it was like black and white ones.
Yeah, like
old
I remember
shit.
like I watched like a old
or like Moby
one.
Dick, but that's not really boat battles, you know.
Mm-hmm.
What was the one
Oh, I watched an old one.
where
based
they
on
like
a
picked
book.
up a guy who was like abandoned at sea? They were in a sailboat. I think Nicole Kidman's in it.
Waterworld.
Was it like a killer movie?
Yeah.
Was it like Cape Fear, but not that? Or
Yeah, not Cape Fear, but it was something like that.
Yeah. I know that
where-
one.
Yeah, and like somehow they had like a bow and arrow or something.
And it was
like
all on that one sailboat.
that. Yeah.
It was Nicole Kidman and like her boyfriend and
Uh-huh.
husband. And then like, yeah.
And then it was that guy that they picked up, and basically they picked up an ocean hitchhiker,
Yeah.
and things
he
didn't
got-
go well.
A little weird.
Oh, yeah, I think I've seen that movie.
What?
They played it on HBO all the time.
Yeah.
Do y'all remember that it was actually a swashbuckling movie years before Pirates of the Caribbean? It could have been if you put Johnny Depp in there, it could have been inserted right into the franchise.
Captain Ron, love that movie.
But it's a big famous flop. They spent a lot of money on it and nobody went. But it was like a fun movie, and it was like same genre as Pirates but less trippy.
When did it come out?
I don't know, like 20 years ago, 15 years ago. Do y'all remember it?
Nope.
Uh,
I feel like I do, but I don't.
It had that lady in it. I can't remember what she's from. It was sort of like, it felt like, I don't know.
Hey,
It was like a swashbuckling movie.
how'd you get the phone working?
Oh, I just had to let it completely drain battery and then try it again. Plug it in. It worked.
What was White Squall? Was that a movie?
Yes.
It
that
was a boat movie, but not fighting. It was
Okay.
it was
Like Perfect Storm?
kids. Yeah, it was like I think it was like prep school kids or like reform school kids on a boat
Huh.
learning to sail on a big boat, and they get that was a sad movie. So many people spent the whole time liking these characters, and then
Okay.
they all die.
Okay.
Mm.
Okay.
Spoilers.
This is gonna be a fucking mindfuck right
What?
now.
What?
The movie is called Dead Calm.
Okay.
Ready for the description?
Yeah.
After a tragedy, John Ingram and his wife Ray spend some time isolated at sea.
That's weird.
Weird. Oh my god.
How do they
Is it
spell his
spelled
last
the
name?
same?
Mm-hmm.
INGRAM?
R.A.M. Yeah, no H.
Yeah.
So Travis's first name is John, and
John.
Last
His
name.
last name is
is
Ingram.
Ingram. That is bizarre.
My past life as a boat.
The internet was
man.
just listening to me and then editing
Yeah.
this as I started searching for it.
Shit.
I'm
It's just
convinced.
making
That's
the content.
that's like
And this is the Mandela effect because it's spelled differently.
Yeah.
So it's like shifted already.
that's quantum reality just
So-
filling in that man didn't have a name until Trevor said your name.
No.
the
started
internet is
talking
now
about it.
self-aware. It just creates what you want. It's like,
Yeah.
And then
like-
Or what
and
you
then
say.
Then
or
what's-
what
quantum
you say
physics,
about
that
the-
man, his name was John Ingram
What's
now.
reality
Yep.
anymore?
From I don't know.
I don't know either.
Do you know the world was supposed to end
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
September 23rd?
Hmm.
They've had so many of those.
Yeah.
There's been like 4 or 5 since I started dating Kelly.
Yeah, they come and go. They always just get it wrong by a few years, though, so
Speaking of Kelly,
it'll come back around.
Hey, if you're watching this, go there and
If you're listening,
if we've released this in time,
buy us something for our registry, even if this is years later. Go on there.
You know, I saw you wanted a toaster and someone bought it. I have a toaster. But it's a bigger one. It's nicer.
that's great.
Still in the box.
Travis,
well, maybe
please
I'll return the other one and
Wrap
keep
that toaster
Yes.
and give it to him.
I
It's a
don't
nice
even think it's
toaster.
about. It's just about getting weird kitchen stuff. I feel like.
All I would
No,
ask for is
like
towels.
I told you, you can get all the cool stuff.
But
that
what
you wanna
cool
get.
stuff? What can I get? Because I throw something out there and Kelly's like, you can't put
Get
that
like
on there.
Get like
Roomba, like
furniture.
a robot
You can get
vacuum.
furniture
I
stuff.
want a vacuum.
Like a couch,
Get
a dresser,
Roomba out of
a
that.
bed frame,
Yeah.
you know, things like
A
that.
We already-
shelf, some kind of
But see, we've already
bookshelf.
collected a lot. We already have a good bed frame, good bed. I could get a dresser. I need a dresser.
Like an entertainment
Well.
stand if you don't have one,
or
or
a TV. Can I put a TV on there?
You can
Yeah.
put a TV.
Oh, yeah.
Put a TV. Put,
you
an
put whatever you
iWatch.
want.
Yeah.
Ooh, an iWatch. I think I'm gonna put the Highlander sword on there.
Ooh, that'd be cool. Ooh, a KitchenAid. Pottery Barn, speaking of friends.
$600
at Pottery Barn.
blender.
$600 blender.
Is that a Blend Tech?
You'll be
No, it's a
Philip's new
Vitamix.
best friend. If you get this.
That's a space filler. I found a cheaper version. I'm going to replace it with.
I always thought blenders like that would be good if you killed someone. They're probably so powerful you could just like cut their body up into small parts, put them in the
Blend
blender.
Uh-huh.
But I
And
really
then
want that
just
blender. Like, haven't you all had blend?
liquefy
Every
their body.
blender you
Why
ever
would you
buy
think
is a
that?
piece of garbage.
Oh, yeah.
Detectives, if you're listening to this podcast.
Because if you do kill
Check
someone,
the
it'd be a
blender.
good way to get rid of them. Just
Check the
grind them up
blender.
and then like put them in a jug and just dump it on the side
And
of the
drink
road
it.
every few miles.
You could drink it,
You could.
and then that way they
Oh.
process
Dump it
through
down
your
the
body.
toilet.
No, you don't want to put it
Yeah, you
anywhere
become
in the
them.
toilet.
Why not?
Because they'd probably find it. Be like, oh yeah, we can detect the DNA in the toilet. So you'd probably want to like drive around over the course of months and spread out the body.
What do you do?
But
where are you
storing
storing
it?
Well, it's all ground up, so maybe you just put in like a jugs. You just have like jugs, and then you just
But
bring them
where
out.
would you cut it up and there would be blood all over your house? You said no,
Well,
put
you'd
it in the
put it in the
toilet.
bathtub. You put like a liner in the bathtub, and you'd have your blender in
A
there.
bladder
It's
system.
through.
And then you'd have like a circular saw and just cut up the hand,
You
put it in
would
the
get
blender.
blood everywhere.
Well, you could really confine it. You make like a kill room like Dexter or something and put sheeting all in it. You know, if you are going to kill someone, you can grind. Always thought that
Note
grinding
to-
their body in a blender up would work well for disposing of the
The other
body.
thing is, though, you'd have to kill them in that room. So note to anybody, if you're at John Ingram's house and he invites you into a
Well, you can poison
plastic-
them and drag their carcass, their dead body, into the bathroom.
Well,
you took down the
never
shaker.
mind.
What do you take?
Travis is... I didn't take anything down. It might have been bought. I don't know how the site works.
No, but when it's bought, it says purchase.
You should have put up an SNES Classic. You know.
I thought about it, but no one could have bought it.
Just
Probably.
like, can you like custom add something and just say, bring this to the wedding? You know?
Yeah,
like-
yeah, you can. I mean, I think it can. Amazon gift card.
Yeah, should have done more than 50. Or just put like an unlimited number.
Yeah, but then we just get a bunch of gift cards.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that.
I wonder if they have a way to combine them all.
I'm all about.
Anyway, I'm getting married. Hashtag me in the comments if you think it's a good idea. Bad idea. Let me know.
How many times was the world ending when you guys started dating?
Like 5. I don't know why I said it that way, but I think it's because we would laugh about it.
Talk to me about
We were like
what the fuck
waiting
is a
in line.
Saltkeeper from? Like, why is Saltkeeper would cost $50?
Olive wood Saltkeeper.
That
That's
looks like
insane.
that looks like a good thing to mash like guacamole in though.
Or yeah,
For
make drugs in.
For $50, take that down. That's ridiculous.
That's ridiculous.
I really
You're
want
like,
one of those
"Ooh,
salt keepers.
oh,
I think they're
Saltkeeper.
cool. You know, I saw it. Somebody had it swivels open and you pinch the salt and.
That is cool.
But it shouldn't be $50. Come on, that's ridiculous.
Well, I think that was from Pottery Barn. It's a kind of an
A
expensive spot.
Saltkeeper, like I don't get it.
William
What is it
Sonoma.
for?
It's for
What-
keeping salt.
What does it do?
As opposed to the container the salt comes in.
It's for
Right.
preserving your preservatives.
It looks nicer than the Morton Salt girl. in
It's
the
for
umbrella.
making YouTube cooking videos,
Mm-hmm.
so you can have a nice salt keeper.
Yeah.
Are you the salt keeper?
Keeper of the salt, master of the salt,
Du-du-du-du-du-du-du.
and open salt. Everybody's keeping salt now. Okay, wow, we've jumped the shark.
Speaking of jumping the shark, I feel like we were just talking about this with something, and
We were.
do you remember what that was?
No.
Damn it. But it was like, yeah, they jumped the shark.
Mm-hmm.
Ah.
Who's going to want to bet that Curb Your Enthusiasm has completely jumped the shark this season?
Yeah, I think it
Yeah.
has.
I'm sure it's going to be very jump shark worthy.
We'll have to tune in.
Shark jump. Jump shark.
Playing us off like the Oscars. It's just
I
over.
want to thank my family. I want to thank God, my wife, my kids, my producer.
Get 'em off the stage.
They were just everything.
Your
Everything. I couldn't have done it without you.
And I also just want to say one more thing. I don't like what's happening with the way our country is treating
fuck
third
George
world
Bush.
countries. Fuck George Bush.
Everyone
I-
should
Hey,
stand
all right,
during
we
the
got 15
national anthem.
seconds.
And I think that we need to
All right,
send
thanks for
more
tuning
help
in to
to
Lazy Live
endangered women.
Podcast. I'm Philip Chuck.
I'm Joe Chris.
I'm Travis Ingram.
I'm Elizabeth